I guarantee you it took me a lot longer to explain and demonstrate it than it does to just do it as you're moving through here, because the movement is always click, drag left, punch. Click, drag left, punch. When I removed the pause, it was click, drag left until I saw the repeat. I listened to it, it was, so I do punch. It's the same movement over and over again. Click, drag left, punch. Click, drag left, punch. This is the end of a word.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Uff. F's on the end of words, CH's on the end of words produce this waveform.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
One more question.
Fair. Wait for the clock to shut up. Okay, fair enough. So this is the, again, you'll recognize these. It has this lighter core and then the darker above it, and it connects to the word. That's almost always an F at the end of a word, or a CH, or a TH. It's that ch sound.
Fair enough.
Okay? Don't want to delete that. You'll get to recognize them. And if you miss and cut one you aren't supposed to, you're going to listen to the whole thing again and you'll catch it. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it. This is just a quick pass. This, I'm nervous about that one. I typically leave these nowadays. It's a breath, but it sounds like it almost has a vowel. I could listen to it.
Well, we'll save that.
Well, we'll say that. Might get away with deleting it, but I've just, like I said, I've gotten to the point where this type, where it's pretty much straight across, it's close, two words close together. I pretty much just leave those alone right now. It sounds like part of the speech. So let's go here. Oh, uh-oh, there's Bill.
She...
Pause.
Sure enough, there's Bill, right there. Telltale signs. Typically, you're not as tall, not as loud. What that results in is the dark edges here and here and here and here, because this is going to a point off screen about here. Whereas Phyllis tends to be straight all the way up because it goes way, way, way up. She's much louder than you. So I see that. I see a lot of noise compared to where we were before, and a longer space between the words. Quiet! This could be a long pause between scenes in a chapter, but when I see a long noisy area blank, I start looking for what might be you. So I can come in, I'll see this, and what I do is just listen.
She turned in her seat to get up.
She turned in her seat, and we drag. This is not it.
Glass cocoon.
Go again. This might be it. That looks kind of similar.
But what's more important?
No. Okay, next.
Not completely.
We're looking for she turned in her seat.
That's how you see me?
Okay.
Caroline looked him direct. Wyatt looked for any...
Beginning to think this is not a repeat. This is...
Like the piano is for you? The one thing you...
But she picked up...
Like you?
She picked up after the last thing.
Perhaps. But I think Bella lives...
Yep. Okay. So this one's different. The last one we were able to find this.
She turned in her seat to get up.
Okay. We weren't able to find that this time. So now what we need to do is figure out where it goes.
She...
There it is. This.
She...
So this one, she had at least the one word, she. Sometimes there's nothing. And what I have to go is go look in the print and see that this...
Glass cocoon and all.
...is exactly what is said before this.
She turned in her...
So I know this was said, and the next thing that's said in the text is this. So what I want to do is I want to bring this over here. hit delete, and then get rid of this noise, and we got rid of the punch. Okay, so that one is a little bit more complicated than the last one we did. This looks like the end of a word to me. We'll take a look.
How you see yourself.
Self.
Glass.
This is the ending F. Normally, I would just skip it at this point. I know that this, because it doesn't go all the way down. If it was a breath, it would go, this gap right here would go almost all the way down to the noise level. When there's a large portion of solid connection, that typically means it's the end of a word. So normally I'd be screaming through here and I'd just skip that one. I wouldn't even pause at it. These don't need to be done. It makes me feel good for it to be smooth. Let's back up. Okay, this one, I just got rid of this guy. Why did I get rid of that one? Why didn't I bother to see if that was a T or something? The reason is it's asymmetrical. It's longer on the bottom than it is on the top. It's very short. All those ending letters always come close to the top or go off the top. This is really, really short. You can't even hear it. So if we look at this,
The one thing you can control.
you see control. So the word was control, which ends on ul, which doesn't have a t at the end of it. So by noticing that it was really, really short, it was asymmetrical with the bottom being longer than the top. That means there's a DC bias offset, but just it's asymmetrical. I just automatically assumed it's noise. So I come in and I'll probably take that little one with it and just get rid of it. And that's how I just went ahead and did that one without listening the first time. This is a little bump, a little swelling. Keep going. We're almost halfway. Again, this is kind of short and it's way out here, but it's not real short, so I'd listen to it.
Piano.
It's a long time afterwards. It's nothing. It goes away. Piano doesn't have a click on the end. All right. Moving right along. Sometimes these will be U. See this where it's dark here? So the volume is not so great. Sometimes that's U. That's a new twist that you two have put in there lately, with you jumping right on top while she's talking. So I want to listen to this and see if it's you.
Patience.
Nope. So we just keep moving along. So we only listen when there's a question. And as you get more experience, you'll have fewer questions. So you can go through this pretty quick. This is a 20-minute chapter. It would normally take me about 30 to 40 minutes to do the entire edit and processing. This video is probably going to be an hour or two long because of all the time I'm taking showing and why and all that. But once you get where you just keep clicking on all these and going through, flying through it, it doesn't take that long. This one bothers me, as usual. It's pretty sure it's a breath because it goes so down so far.
Money and allows her.
Okay.
Money and allow.
So the word here is money, which doesn't have any F sound like face or church or any of those. Money ends. So this breath is just a breath. But sometimes it's not obvious. Most of the time it is. So I want to get right in between this little tiny peak and this word, and right in between this little tiny peak and that word. So I want to start here. That was too close. Start here. Darn. Start here and go there and punch. I even left just a tiny sliver of that one on that side. Okay, we just keep making our way over. Another one of those like we just saw. And here's a click that goes off the screen on the top. It It's asymmetrical, so it may not be anything.
Point.
It is, point.
Point. But
Okay.
after their daughter.
So we want to just lower that a little bit until the top comes down on screen, right here. And keep moving along. I tend to get rid of these. They're just scratches, jewelry, hair, something. And we're just picking up the pace a little bit. And there's a breath after and after sound. What I'm doing again is left click, drag, and shift V to punch.
And Bella.
That's not you, so we just keep on moving. This is an end of word.
Difference in your life.
Life. It's a little bit loud. I'm going to reduce it a touch.
Difference in your life.
That's better. Again, not making it go away. That's the end of the word life. But I'm reducing it so that isn't so loud. And then we just keep tooling right along. This one again goes off the screen. Bring it back on. Maybe you want to hear that one.
Then to work.
Work. That's work.
Then to work. Play.
Work.
Wyatt compartmentalized his life into work. Play.
You can hear the k after work, but it's not deafening. Same thing. Bring this one down till it's just on the screen. Still good. So that should be fine. This is kind of like a sigh after a word. I tend to leave them now.
Story.
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 See how it kind
Story.
of drags out that last syllable. You see that as kind of a triangle shape or a fade out. Now, I typically leave those alone. Occasionally that's a breath, but more often it's actually part of what the pronunciation is, so I leave it alone. Here we're going to get all this junk. We got a noise, we got a breath, we have a noise, shift 2, shift 2. Wow, it's a big one.
Writing a book.
Book still goes off the screen. I don't know, we could try one more. There it is. Okay, so that got it on screen.
Writing a book.
So you can see that what I'm talking about on screen, the peak up here is visible now. And you can still hear it.
Writing a book. I'm
Well,
talking about.
but very quietly. This is definitely a breath. You know how small the left-hand side of that breath is? It's definitely not a word.
No, I'm not writing.
The breath could be part of the chuckle, but I think it sounds better without it. Get rid of it.
No, I'm not writing a book.
So, moving right along, get rid of this. And this one goes off the screen a little bit. We'll take all that and shift 2, bring it down on screen. There. Again, when you see these go off the screen, shift 2. Ooh, this is an interesting one.
You write. What story? You write.
Okay, story ends here.
What story?
So what is this? It's a, What's this?
You writing a book?
You writing a book.
You writing a book?
So this is kind of a moan. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if you can hear that. Kind of a, It doesn't belong there.
What story? You writing a book?
Okay.